Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, as it's a new week, and the Queen got buried today, not just because of the Queen, but because we're going into a new week, and yeah, a new week is a new day, so it's a new beginning, should I say. So I thought I'd hit you guys up with a reading to give you guys a bit of guidance. It's going to be a general reading for all the star signs. It's going to be a timeless reading, so when you come across this reading, it's for you. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email, and I'm going to put all my information in the drop down menu. Alright, so let's see what guidance source has to give the collective, the part of the collective that I'm picking up. Hope everyone's doing alright. These energies are just mad at the moment. I don't even know what's going on in the collective. It's just crazy. The energy is just wild. But yeah, the first card that come out is passion. And then the card says, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So what I get is some of you are kind of at this crossroad and you're kind of looking for direction. You are looking for a passionate relationship. You're looking for a passionate career, a career that gives you fulfillment, not your mundane 9 to 5 job. You want to be getting fulfillment. You want to be feeling valued in the career that you're going for. So some of you may be at this crossroad, and yeah, you've been called to follow your passion. So some of you may also be artists as well, music, painting, and drawing. Some of you may be journaling as well of your current experience as well. So yeah, if you're feeling at this kind of crossroad, just take your time. And if it's kind of like it's like it feels like a stagnant period, should I say? Like nothing may be moving for you at this current time, but you're getting ideas and kind of like at this crossroad, don't know kind of which direction to kind of take. But that's okay. Just be patient with yourself and kind of brainstorm of what you want and what you don't want. And then the next card is overcoming difficulties. And then the card says, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So any past difficulties you may have been experiencing, you may have just maybe had an argument, or some of you may have just had a breakup or a friendship has ended, and you may be currently going through like a grieving process. But after this kind of grieving process, things are going to be this needed to happen. Wait 1 second. This needed to happen as a part of your soul's growth and a part of your soul's evolution, whatever difficulties you're currently experiencing. So yeah, they're a part of your soul's growth. So again, be compassionate with yourself. Try some self-loving. This may have just happened, or you may just be experiencing it. So you may just be kind of riding the wave at the moment. But yeah, the worst is behind you, and try to focus on the positives and instead of the negatives, because the mind likes to home in on the negatives in any situation. So try to home in on the positive, because there's always positives and there's always lessons to be learned as well. And then the next card says, beloved one. And then the card says, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So some of yous are wanting, Some of you are attracting a soulmate or your twin flame, but you have lessons to learn or to be healed before this soulmate or twin flame comes in, and they also may be having lessons they need to master before they can come in. Some of you may have just been dealing with a karmic lesson or have ended a karmic cycle. But yeah, if you're looking for a partner, make sure you're just working on yourself, because a lot of people tend to just what's the word, want someone to love them, but they don't love themselves. And some of you may need to work on your heart chakra as well, because if you've got a closed heart chakra, it doesn't matter how nice the person is, that the universe delivers to you. If your heart's not open, you will reject that love, is what I'm also getting as well. So yeah, be open to receive, guys, and don't go out looking for your soulmate or twin flame. They will come to you when the time is right. Just be focusing on yourself and get to where you need to be, and everything works in divine timing. Okay, this card wants to come out. Yeah, and then the next card is comfort, and then the card says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart heal. Helping your heart to heal. Yeah, sorry. So some of you are dealing with some grief. Some of you may have just come out of a relationship. Some of you may have just lost someone as well. So yeah, you got a lot of heart chakra. You need to work on your heart chakra, guys. And this may be due to past situations as well. So say for instance you had not so good relationships in the past. You may have closed your heart chakra down, so when the universe sends you new love, if you haven't been doing no work on your heart chakra, you're still going to turn down that love because you've not been doing the work on yourself. So you may be open to love but can't love, if that makes sense, because if you've not dealt with the trauma and the grief from previous situations, you're going to be still carrying that. So that may be an indication that you need to heal, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm just being be compassionate to yourself and be loving to yourself as well at this time as well, guys. I think it's just collective grief at the moment, is what I'm getting from this reading, and I've done a video on grief as well the last video I done was on grief, so grief just may be in the air at the moment. So yeah, just be kind to yourself and comfort yourself at this time. What do you need? What makes you feel better when you're feeling in a shitty mood or feeling down or whatever? Talk to trusted friends and loved ones, and try to get out of your head is what I'm also getting as well. And then the next card is take back your power. And then the card says, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. So some of you may be giving your power away to a certain situation. There was a situation where there's a lot of give and take on one end. So you may have given a lot and the other person may have been taking a lot. So it's time to take back your power. Some of you need to do some of you may be being called to do some soul retrieval as well, if you've had a lot of past trauma, because when you have past trauma, a part of your soul can fragment off into that situation, and you need to call back your energy to become whole again. That may be to do with the heart chakra and the love, because if you've lost a loved one and it was traumatic, you may have shut your heart down, and that you may need to revisit that. But yeah, you need to take back your power. Some of you need to do some cord cutting as well and clear your energy and stand back in your power and get more centered as well. And be careful of not genuine people. Some people are just there to take and not give. Some people are there just to take off your energy, because the light attracts moths. Let's see what else is popping in this reading. You got hello from heaven. And then the card says, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worry. Let go of worries and feel your loving blessings. So yeah, some of you's yeah, I'm getting a soul fragmentation from this. Some of you may have had a traumatic experience where you've lost a loved one and a part of yourself. You know when they say, oh yeah, when that person died, I kind of died with them. That's a soul fragmentation. So some of you need to actually do some soul fragment work. But your loved ones in heaven are okay, and they're sending you blessings and love and all that good stuff. And try not to, when we tend to lose people, we tend to our lives tend to go on hold. But from my experience, when I lost my friend, I was walking around for like years, vexed, angry, in denial, grieving and stuff. But then it comes to a point where it's like, my brethren would actually want me to be living life, you know? Like, he would want me to be out having fun, doing random shit and making the most of life, you know? So when I tend to think of him and I tend to get down sometimes, I tend to think of, yeah, what would he want me to be doing? And he would want me to be out there doing, like, living life. He wouldn't want me to be sad, if that makes sense. So that was just a little personal experience. But yeah, you got a hello from heaven. So your angels are with you and they're sending you messages. And just because someone passes on doesn't mean they're gone in the physical realm, but doesn't mean that they're not still there energetically wise. Because when you think of them, that's energy still there, and you may be able to feel your presence. And if you're outside and you think of them, they may send you signs, like you might hear their favorite song, or you may see a feather float past you, or you may just feel comforted when you're thinking about them, or when you're feeling sad. And then the next card is prioritize. And then the card says, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So some of you need to organize and prioritize. Some of you may be up in your head a lot. So some of you, what I'm getting is, when you get up in your head a lot, everything around you tends to get a bit messy. So you may not put washing up away. You may not put the clothes away and stuff. So yeah, prioritize what needs to be done, because the energy is very heavy and dense at the moment. If you don't have the energy, just do little bits and pieces what needs to be done. You don't need to do everything and be too hard on yourself. Just get your priorities straight, and that's in the same line as the direction as well. So think of what direction you want to go in and prioritize that, and plan for where you want to be as well. But the light is burning. The light is burning. And then the next card is, yeah, look, life review. And then the card says, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is imbalanced. So yeah, you may be having a life review, like I was saying, at this crossroad, not knowing what direction to take. So yeah, have a little life review. What needs to be changed? What isn't working? What is unbalanced? What needs to be rebalanced? Where are you at currently, energy wise? How are you feeling? Where are your thoughts at? Some of you may need to kind of journal and write down an action plan of where you want to be, and yeah, change certain things, like one step forward. You don't need to, oh yeah, I'm going to change my whole life, and just take it one step at a time, guys. And some situations that have occurred can be healed as well. So it's not just because I don't know, a relationship may have ended, you may be able to heal that once you kind of get clear on things, and talk and communicate with people as well, man. If you're having a bad relationship or having arguments in your relationship, try to talk about it, to see where you can get clear on it, clear on things. And you want to see the other person's point of view, and you also want to be heard and valued as well. And then the last card is clairvoyance. And the card says, I am helping you. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can see clearly heavenly love. So yeah, some of you guys' third eye may be opening, or you may be getting a lot of third eye activations. You may be getting a lot of headaches at this time. Some of you's your intuition is very on point. Also, some of yous are being called to, you've got to make a clear decision. You can't be jumping between worlds at the moment, like the 3D realm and the 5D realm. What I've been told, channeled before, is if you're on your path, your healing path, you need to step fully into your healing and your spiritual practices and your spiritual path, because the 3D realm is going to cease to exist. Yeah, it can be fun, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the 3D realm, but your path is going to be much more rewarding than going clubbing on the weekend. So the more you heal and go within, the more fulfilling life will be. And there will always be challenges on the path, but yeah, your clairvoyance is happening, so you may be able to see situations happening. You may be getting foresight, and a lot of your spiritual gifts are awakening as well. Some of you may be having a spiritual awakening at the moment. Some of you may be having an ego death at the moment as well. Some of your kundalini is online and it's working its way up. So yeah, if you've got any blockages, any blocked chakras, the kundalini is going to open that, so just be aware of that. And sometimes it can open certain chakras when you're not ready for them to open, so just take note of that. But yeah, that's your reading, guys. Pretty cool reading. Yeah, so there's a lot kind of going on in the collective. The collective's going through a grieving period and like a life review, and we're kind of at a crossroad. I think the collective's kind of at a crossroad as well. Kind of don't know what's going and what's coming. There's a lot of changes going on in the 3D realm. That's why I've been told to kind of commit to your spiritual practices, because your spiritual practices will take you away from the 3D realm, because the 3D realm is going to cease to exist, and we're currently building the new earth. We're setting the foundations for future generations anyway. But yeah, if you like the video, like, share, subscribe, don't be shy, hit that like button as well, because it helps the algorithm, because the algorithm is so shit these days. And if any of you is interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email. And peace, love and light, tribe. I'm going to hit you guys up real soon. Thanks for watching.